Oh, nope, I fucked it. There we go. Heyo! Everyone, it's me. I'm back. I'm live. This is hopefully not completely scuffed. How do I get the thing up? Oh, there we go. Yeah. You just tossed me a follow on Twitter. That's... Thank you. Yeah, yeah, what do you think of the whole new thing? So... Uh-huh. Isn't it pretty good? I quite like it. It's just a little glitchy because I'm using this, like, what's it, virtual desktop? Yeah. No wires, no strings on me. I can, like, move around what I like. Not get caught on nothing. Yeah, thank you. It is good. You have a few people in there. So, yeah. Assuming everything's running well, we got 5 more minutes of pre-show, then the actual show's gonna start, so we should maybe hurry up a bit. I just want to show you all this like neat stuff. So I can like customize all the lighting, and you see like the mirror behind me, you can see me doing stuff. It's neat. It's not perfect because I was gonna do it on the TV in here, but it's like real stupid angle up over there, so I can't use that one. So if you give me a minute, I'm gonna go get set up somewhere else. So yeah, it's gonna be fun. Real fun. See you in a sec. And that There we go. Let me just make sure everything's all working right. Ooh. There we go. How's that? There we go. This is nice. Hold on. There we go. Lip sync back now. Yeah, how's that? Not too shabby, eh? Now I can sit back here. Now I can talk to you here. Now I can sit back here. Let's do it together. Brilliant. Do it like this. Yeah. Now there's our Twitch chat open on my hand, like so. There we are. We got it already set up. Let's turn the volume up a bit. Look here. There we go. There we go. So yeah, it should be like starting literally right now. Oh my god. There we go. We did it. Pee pee poo poo is best. Yeah.
Hello, fellow Posters Award for most blatantly promoted video game product. The nominees are...
Hello once again, you absolute legends. Before we get to the winner, we'd like to take a minute to mention this show's
I want that t-shirt.
Raid, Shadow Legends. Raid has smashed the mobile market this past year with detailed models, beautiful environments, and a smooth 60 FPS gameplay experience. Raid Shadow Legends ensures the highest quality mobile experience.
It is the best video game ever.
And PC
Is there anything better? There isn't.
Customized with tons of unique gear and ridiculous skills to help you plan out your perfect party and conquer your foes with strategy. With over 50 million unique downloads, over 1.5 million reviews, and a near 5-star rating on the Google Play Store, Raid continues to grow by the day. And if you join now with our special offer, you'll receive 50,000 silver and a free Epic Champion. Download the game now and look for our clan by searching Vidya. Good luck, and we'll see you there. Now, back to the award. The winner of this 2020's Hello Fellow Posters Award is Raid Shadow Legends. Raid has smashed the mobile market.
I'm just turning the volume up a little bit more.
Beautiful environments and a smooth 60 FPS gameplay.
Oh, we're getting a bit of deja vu.
Legend ensures the
Okay, yeah, they didn't repeat that.
It's nice to see you after a whole year. You've heard my voice since the 2015 awards, and the show is entering its 10th year, but this is our 10th show. We have made the show special for your viewing enjoyment. There is no music videos this year, the skits are funnier, and the sleeps are just as predictable. 2020 was a year filled with a lot of bullshit events, and we were thrusted into a historic era for humanity. Let's create another chapter in the book of memories by giving a fuck about a board that can never stay on topic.
IP Twist Award for Best New Implementation of an Old Franchise.
We got a follower. Who was that? Who did that?
Black Mesa.
Modspec, thank you for following. Very nice of you. Thank you. Thank you. Black Mesa's good.
Risk of Rain 2.
There you go.
Half-Life Alyx.
I still got to play that. Still got to finish Half-Life 2, but don't tell Eric. Don't tell anyone I haven't finished Half-Life 2. Finished the first one.
Yakuza, like a dragon. Doom Eternal.
Holy shite.
Half-Life Alyx. Despite all that
Yeah.
extra baggage and an entry fee starting at 1,000 US dollar dues, you voted that yes, it was somehow worth the wait. True to its predecessors, Half-Life Alyx is a lonely, atmospheric trudge through rust and rot, filled with cornered alien fauna that really doesn't
Does
want to
look
be
so
there,
good. I
and
really
infested
want
by
it.
some
I want
form
it
of
so much.
military that really doesn't want you to be
Needs to
there.
switch up a bit more.
The gaps in between are dotted with some more or less STEM-themed puzzles, and once in a blue moon, a memorable character or two will show up to break the oppressive mood. You like mood? City 17 is back in all its dilapidated Soviet glory, but you'll
gonna
be
switch up
taking
a
the scenic route through a quarantine zone, where the Combine is actively hosing everything with organic terraforming coom.
Kiano to you 2 months back. Thank you for following.
You like
I really
thinking?
appreciate it. But
Navigating this mess of Slav garbage and breathing walls presents similar environmental challenges to previous games. However, box stacking, seesawing,
Switch.
monkey fizz prop puzzles are gone
I'm a
entirely.
puffy cheeks.
In their place are spatial holographic minigames representing conduit rewiring, lockpicking, hacking, and bomb defusal. If Gordon was a cart pusher with a gun, Alex is a cable guy with a gun. You like shooting at cool enemies? Headcrabs got fat as fuck and ragdolled themselves around the environment. You like good characters? This guy's alright. This Vortigaunt is the fucking best. And the returning cast like Eli? It's kind of like standing in a room with a living meme. There are compromises for the format, sure. One of Half-Life's oldest marketing catchphrases was run, think, shoot, live. And unless you happen to live in a warehouse, poor Run absolutely took one for the team here. Along with the accompanying stretches of open space.
Hang up there.
No high-speed clangety-clang melee either. However, barring technical complaints, the larger concerns from players more or less seem to end there. So, good job, Valve. By all means, this should have been the one to launch Half-Life into irrelevancy over by poor old Mr. Nukem. But instead, it's just good video games.
Haptic Feedback Award for Best Gameplay. Half-Life Alyx.
I mean, are they wrong?
Hades.
Another game that Biz still has yet to play.
Noita.
I have no idea what game that is. Looks neat. Like multiplayer game.
Risk of Rain 2.
This one again too.
Doom Eternal.
Let's check. Check. Wait, what? Alpha Packs at the bottom? What the hell?
Doom
What?
Eternal. Let's not mince words here. We all know why this game is here. There isn't anything majorly complex about Doom's combat. Everybody
I
knows
suppose
it.
if it's not broke, you don't fix it? Is
At
that
the
it?
same time, that's the beauty of it. Its simplicity. There's been a strange trend in recent years where developers seem keen on shoving a million pointless mechanics into a game just to try and give you the illusion of having stylish combat. But really, why would you ever use those stealth options when running in guns blazing is faster and even more efficient? Doom doesn't dress it up. You go in, you kill, you move on, repeat. That's it. Fast-paced shooting, ripping demons in half with your bare hands. And this time, you can fly around the map with a sword while doing it. I must kill the demons, you tell yourself. But no, you are the demon.
Yeah. It look like a video of Doom where it's like you see Doom guy in third person. That guy's fucking terrifying. He just moves everywhere.
VGA exclusive premiere.
Okay. Oh yeah, there's a thing as well worth mentioning. Like all these game trailers and stuff that you're gonna see on here, all of them, like made by people on 4chan. It's crazy. Oh my god, I wonder if like Silvervale Game will show up at some point. That'd be really heckin' neat.
And the nominees are
There's point of more critical discourse around Ghost
Ghost of Tsushima's cultural appropriation.
Most pointless controversy. Okay, I'm just not gonna comment on this.
not complicated. So yes, what you're seeing here is apparently
Oh,
Effect versus
I'm so sorry, Lise. I hope you. Here's a special shout out for you who's watching it later. I just use Twitch Mobile. I just thought that's neat.
Young white woman.
Yeah.
Space Buns.
That's pretty much like
Oh god, this was stupid.
I need to go through more of this, but I mean you can pause.
I did not like the Space Buns thing. Made me sad.
It was an endless list.
No wins.
Social justice protests. Hashtag free melee. The results are
Damn right, Space Buns the worst one.
Space Buns.
Only fitting that this year's most pointless controversy fuck, I used the wrong fucking template. Hold on. Okay, alright. Alright, let's go back to the start, please. Alright. Only fitting that this year's most pointless controversy somehow stems from Twitter, the one site that has somehow managed to usurp 4chan as the arsehole of the internet, and of all this comes from fucking Animal Crossing of all things. To catch anyone who doesn't rightfully look into these things up, all of this started when someone posted a picture of their character sporting afro puffs in Animal Crossing and mistakenly calling them cute space buns. And yeah, that's pretty much all there is to it. In fact, that's actually everything to it. In fact, the girl got harassed, actually. She received tens of thousands of angry replies, supposedly had her information doxed, and ended up deleting her account. And yeah, I'm not fucking making this up. Now, keep in mind, these people are complaining about racial...
Well, yeah, you should look up that been doing it. There's like, I think 10.
With an orange triangle for
Yeah.
your nose. Honestly, I'm really not
Really
sure
good.
what there is to say about this. Even as
I think
Nintendo
Yanas
responded
did
to
a
posters
like
where
voice
styling
work
them
bit in
any
the early
clothing
years.
hairstyle can be used by anyone. Now, while I'm sure you may not care about racial identity being snuffed out in a video game about animals and them crossing whatever, I sure as wish Twitter just shut the fuck up for once! Fuck! Man, I cannot fucking stand that fucking site anymore! Holy fuck! Also, I know I said Amphibious wrong. It's like amorphous, isn't it? Oh, he can't fucking say words properly.
Here's a question actually. Is audio coming out scuffed for everyone else who heard it? Just me.
Fuck off.
So I know the video's only coming out scuffed for me because I'm using it wirelessly, but is audio alright for you? Not coming out weird at all. So I'm running a lot of stuff at here at the moment. It's
New challenger
probably going to
award.
break at some point.
Best new IP. And the nominees
Yeah, it is, yeah. That's easy enough to fix. I just
Hades.
switch the audio over to something else. Second. Winter is like a break and I can switch over to not my headset. I think that's where
Ghost of
the
Tsushima.
audio's coming out of there.
Helltaker.
And so yeah, when my headset lags, audio's lagging a bit as well, I think.
Noida. Sakuna of Rice and Ruin.
Ooh, that game looks cute.
And the winner is...
And it's the lowest scoring one. Yeah, I think it's.
Hades. The magic of Supergiant seemed to have faded a few years back after Transistor. Things just sort of went quiet for the folks over there for a while. But behind the scenes, they were scheming up the ultimate, whatever the hell genre their games are. While Bastion was good and Transistor was competent, Hades manages to excel in everything those two titles tried and then some. The gameplay and story mesh well, providing consistently smooth and customizable combat styles, and combining that with the replayability a roguelike game brings to the table gives us a title with perhaps not as much replayability as other roguelikes, but a much larger impact that seems to resonate with far more players than a traditional, more narratively shallow entry in the genre would otherwise. In a market oversaturated with sequels and remakes, it's refreshing to see an indie dev so set on reinventing the wheel with every game. None of the games are truly too different in the end, but focusing on interaction instead of advancement proves they know how to keep their games interesting.
Hyper. Bully Award for Best Trailer.
Okay, yeah, this is gonna be.
Devil May Cry 5.
It's gonna be Devil May Cry 5. See this? See this? This is gonna win it. No doubt about it.
No More Heroes 3.
Oh no, that's also ridiculous. I don't know.
Welcome to the Garden of Madness.
Bring it on! I'll give you a little.
Cyberpunk
And all
2077.
strive to outplay one another. Ordinary people get caught in the crossfire.
Looking for justice in Night City.
Super Smash Brothers Ultimate. Doom Eternal.
There is only one dominant life form in this universe, and it carries a steel-barreled
Told you it'd be a toss up. Oh my god.
No
It
More
actually managed to break the DMC streak.
I'll be honest with you guys.
I think when you voted for this trailer, you were probably thinking about the E3 2019 trailer, and not the one that actually came out this year. But I could always be wrong. After all, you all have had an appetite for Travis to return in a mainline game for a decade now. And Suda51 has finally responded. It's all here. Travis touchdown sexiness being punched up by Robin Atkin Downs, the cast being punched up by our favorite passing assassin, and our expectations being punched up by second for second in-engine fuckhead fisting footage. Actually, now that I think about it, 2020's trailer revealed the first 2 games being ported to Switch. Maybe you guys just voted this trailer because you really, really liked the first 2 games.
你不在这里生活，这些老外无时不刻的想撵我们走。
They killed my father. Right in front of me. I will have my revenge. I need to do this.
Ah, Shenmue. There we go. That's why we got a Shenmue award, haven't they? That's a thing. I think it is No More Heroes 3. It's coming out super soon. Like, it better be.
They want to play with fire? And let's turn up the heat.
Oh, it was a skit.
Smug Pessimist Award for most disappointing game. Battletoads.
Me.
Warcraft 3 Reforged.
Oh, holy hell, that game sucked. Wipes out your original copy if you update it. Terrible.
Marvel's Avengers.
Just like me to travel across the country chasing rumors.
Cyberpunk 2077. The Last of Us Part 2.
See, that's where Last of Us Part 2 belongs. Not in, like, fucking Game of the Year. Most disappointing, more like. Oh yeah, Battletoads meme came out. Nobody cared, because it was awful. People didn't even care to vote it down. Oh wow. Oh wow.
Cyberpunk. Oh my god! Who could have possibly seen this coming? This is unheard of! I'm shocked and devastated! Let me try to gain my composure. Okay, I'm ready. Let's go. Another year, another flunk. It's practically expected now that at least one big game each year will disappoint absolutely everyone and their moms with some buggy piece of shit launch. Somehow, CD Projekt managed to completely evaporate 8 years of hype and respect from their fanbase, seemingly overnight. It takes legitimate skill to accomplish something like that. Let's take a step back and consider what we were supposed to receive. Next-level graphics, AI-driven storytelling, a world hand-tailored to be the cyber and/or punk experience you could have possibly imagined. A tale of strife as you climb your way up to the top of the sprawling neon lights and dark, gritty streets. Flying cars, streetwalkers, police beating down even a simple jaywalker, all within the confines of a perpetually midnight city of lights. But no. This is the white-collar crime of cyberpunk, the most milquetoast imagining of a dystopian world possible, as if they pulled
I'm
half
gonna
the map from
say
GTA
something
5,
now.
desert included, added an occasional
I
car
actually
that flies
really
through
like
the buildings,
Cyberpunk.
and slapped some wires onto your
It's
wrist and
good.
called it a game. What a shame.
Then I wasn't really following every single update that came out for it, so you
Oh
know.
well. Cut out wall running. Let's get Alana Pierce in the studio instead. Maybe another E-Celeb cameo will save the game.
I thought it was fun.
Divide
The Guilty
Sorry.
Pleasure Award.
That was
the
good.
game I like, but V hates. And the nominees are Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War.
That fucking clown emote. Don't you clown me. It was good. I liked it.
Demons' Souls
Soulless Demon Souls.
Deadly Premonition 2.
What did I tell you?
A Blessing in Disguise.
Value is a relative thing. We needed to
That game's really good. I want to play that.
matter the cost.
It's like really fun. Detective on a skateboard.
Ultimate Knockout. Vor Fetish for Preteens. The game.
You're getting a chill because the fire's gone out.
Oh god, that broke me. Oh, yeah, that broke me, I'm sorry.
Demon Souls.
Uh.
How fucking weird is it to write a speech about how much V hates Demon Souls? Look,
With
I
that
know,
geckos there.
I know, it's a remake.
Yeah.
Laziest form of re-releasing, just behind remastering. But it's easy money for FromSoft that I'm sure they'll definitely put into Elden Ring when
Ugh,
it
beer one
eventually
gone.
comes out, right? Well, looking at Bluepoint's handiwork, it becomes immediately evident why this game is at the top of V's shit list. Nice designs don't really mean anything when they're generic and clashing with the original art style. The remake is just lacking the original game's charm and, hell, some of us like the jankiness. It complemented the refreshingly new mechanics at the time. Look, at this point, the 2009 game can be compared to a finely printed vinyl record. One that took 6 hours to set up on some obscure record player that shipped from the ass crack of the world. It's got some scratchiness to it, some grit in the sound, but it's part of the experience and one that you can't beat. And while V, being the hipsters they are, can't stand the idea of listening to their once favorite album on a digital format, some people care more for the music than the experience itself. And you know, that's just fine.
The little game that could award.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna sort audio out now and have that being number 2, if you don't mind.
Wasteland
30 FPS. You think that game ran at 30 FPS? You think that game ran at 30 FPS? Really? Did it? It was like 5 FPS. Like 5 whole frames. But it was still fun. It was good. And I want to play it. Oh yeah. I have the original of that. I have no idea what the sequel adds.
Samurai Jack battled through time. Bloodstain, Curse of the Moon 2.
Yeah, I'm gonna sort that audio out. Nope. There we go. Oh, and grab another beer. This is helping beer. Oh.
And the winner is...
Holy shit, Curse of the Moon 2 was a thing. Wait, sorry,
You
yeah.
guys really fucking liked games about hell this year. Doom Eternal, Hades, Helltaker, and now this? Well, in Carrion
And that game looks neat too.
in hell,
Anyway,
you
beer.
are hell.
And other stuff.
Slither around as a monstrous blob,
Wanna get in?
consuming everything in your path with a ravenous anger as you head downstairs to your parents'
Yeah.
basement, where you can play
Alright.
Carrion and slither around as a monstrous blob in the game instead. With stunning pixel art graphics and a fantastic physics sandbox to play around in, you can enact your dream of being in a John Carpenter movie, navigating around the research lab, powering up and tossing about anyone who gets in.
Oh, the hang on the...
The blob ignores what little
Hang on the
story
fucking
there
chair.
is
Come on.
and focuses on what's truly fun, ripping literally everything in half. hopefully this award inspires some of you to go back and pick up the game, and perhaps some of the other nominees, if even just to experience
Being nice and sunshine. Yeah, no, it was bad. It was hilariously bad. Like, he almost intended it to be that bad. Anyway, time to swap the audio around. There we go. See, that should be a lot nicer for you now. I need to unplug these headphones and plug new ones in so I can actually hear what's going on. There you go, big boy.
Hate Machine Award for crimes against gaming. SJWs. China.
Me dio tiempo nada ponerme la chancla y el bañador. Voy a la playa, había subido la marea.
Microtransactions and gotcha games.
Boxes or pay-to-win scenarios.
Why are we still here? Just to suffer?
Activision Blizzard.
Okay, yeah, that's a problem. I have no power on these things. So you can hear it just fine, but it's completely muted for me now. Hold up, maybe I can power them on. Unplug your mouse. There you go. We should power them now. Oh, they're working.
China's motto is serve the people. Yet they only serve themselves to their growing power on the world stage. And it shows how Western game developers are forced to decide between bending the knee or depriving themselves of their largest market share. Financial bankruptcy at worst, moral bankruptcy at best. At least 3 other nominees from this category were either influenced or caused by China. From increasingly predatory gotcha mechanics to having major Western companies bend the knee to Tencent because
Oh, when I come back and it's China.
to being ground zero for COVID
China.
itself. The unfortunate fact of the matter is
And I forgot my beer.
a large market share of
Beer number 2.
too appealing for big companies
Give me beer.
all that you want. And so their political
Cumberland? Yeah, let's go Cumberland.
including their shameless censorship and predatory gotcha mechanics, among other violations of consumer rights. China's here to stay. There's no changing that, sadly. All we can hope is that some kind of miracle happens that suddenly makes it unprofitable to focus on them as a market above your Western fans. But considering how high their tolerance for shitty long ways away.
Present day. Present time.
Slain! Oh, yes. Yes. I admit I've gone a little crazy then, but yeah. Did anyone guess what Biz's favourite anime is? Oh, wait, oh, sorry, here we go. There we go, that's what I wanted to do. Secret Monkey Island, that's a good game. I like that one.
My grandmother's funeral was early this morning. Things were difficult, but the service was beautiful, and everyone kept their composure as best
That's
they were
sad.
able. As mentioned earlier, I'm a complete and utter social wreck in these situations. I couldn't make it all the way through the wake yesterday, even. So I was in no psychological state to attend the post-burial let's all eat potluck and somberly socialize business.
This is really fucking sad.
Life will go on in any case. It's only now starting to dawn on me, with the weight of today now starting to recede, that my impending move is also fast approaching. Given that so much of this SMB3 project has been about nostalgia, I suddenly realized just how utterly wrong it would be for me to finish this playthrough somewhere other than this house, my childhood home, where all the others that led
This is sad. I don't like this.
There can be no equivocation.
This is real fucking sad stuff right now.
It'll be fine if the last few bits are done somewhere else later. I will finish this.
Bedrick, you subscribed! Amazing! Well done, thank you. Thank you for subscribing. And now I'm locked in this weird position. Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Let's go on there. Yeah, something's broken now again. Yeah, this is weird. I can't actually turn this off now. I guess we're sticking with gestures. Oh, that's sweet. You're sweet. Thank you for doing that. No, you didn't have to. It was really nice of you. Thank you. Don't feel you need to motivate me to get back into streaming, though. I only stopped because of, like, the virus and work and stuff getting crazy.
Redemption in gaming. Sega. Microsoft and Xbox.
Oh god, this beer's gonna all throw me on me. Game Pass is really good.
No Man's Sky.
Although, yeah. Love the song. Oh good.
Valve.
Yeah, there's been a lot of good redemption acts this year. Xbox is good now. Valve make games again.
Capcom.
No Man's Sky isn't a steaming pile of junk. Oh, 69 though. Look at that.
No Man's Sky.
I like
5
that.
years ago, No Man's Sky came out on a hype train, riding through the stars.
They're all
Unfortunately,
winners.
it very quickly crashed face first into the first celestial body in its path. Lambasted by V and Reddit alike, it was as if the entire collective internet came together to laugh at this game and how horrendously it failed to deliver on its promises. But now, it's honestly not a stretch to say it's become one of the best bang-for-your-buck games on the market. With consistent free
And it's on Game Pass,
bringing
so you can just play it for free if you wanted to.
swaths of bug
It's rather
fixes,
good.
The game has managed to gather an extremely dedicated following that can actually play together. Finally, it's pretty clear after everything was said and done that Sean Murray wasn't a lord of lies like Todd. He was just a guy who got a bit in over his head when talking to press and didn't stop to double check whether his promises were feasible. But props to
Yeah,
Hello
he's a
Games.
good guy.
They took the criticism like champs, buckled down, and decided to set things right. And honestly, right now, that's a very welcome change of pace. Let it live on as a sign to devs that they don't need to just pump and dump games. Spend some time focusing on the wrongs and rights and reward your community for their dedication. And in the end, it'll come out all right. And now V, apologize.
On behalf of the 2020 Video Game Awards cast and crew, we would like to apologize. That's it.
Fahrenheit.
What did you do, Kenny?
2020 award for best writing.
Ooh. Really?
Helltaker.
Really? There's no writing. It's just... No.
13 Sentinels, Aegis Rim.
Ooh. That game looks...
Ghost of Tsushima.
Foxy. You know, Fox.
Hades.
Games, I haven't played it, but yeah, it seems good.
Yakuza, Like a Dragon.
But then Yakuza always has like god tier writing. Yeah, like, why is that even in this? It's fun, but it's no writing in there.
Yakuza, Like a Dragon. Yakuza has always been prone to some very clever and talented writing, as a series that juggles comedy and tragedy ought to be. Besides seamlessly swapping between the two tones, Sega also made sure to implement
Oh my god, there's messages I've been replying to, I'm so sorry.
towns and characters
Yeah.
in restrained, respectful manners, giving a nod to what came before and fitting it in with the present happenings.
I mean-
wrapping it up with a cohesive adulation.
Sean Murray's redeemed himself now, hasn't he, though? He's done what he wanted to do and then doesn't really have to do more than that. Just live what you promise.
Before, while adding in a whole
Yeah, Helltaker's funny, but it's like write the entire script out on a napkin if you wanted to.
stop at character interactions, which there
I would definitely check out
even extends
13 Sentinels.
of the series as well.
Looks interesting.
Lyrics for karaoke songs, bizarre comedic scenarios that don't really translate well to Western humor. Hell, even a quest where you fight a giant Roomba. What can we say? It's Yakuza writing.
You fight a giant Roomba. I want to do that.
They didn't fix it. They just improved on it.
These are all very Hotline Miami. Wait, is this a No More thing? Oh yeah, no, it's just Earthbound stuff, okay. What's going on? Yeah, Earthbound. No! No, we've had that already. It was awful. No more postmodern Earthbound. I'm burnt with that one really, really awful game. Don't even want to name it. Yep, that's the one. That's postmodern Earthbound. It just wasn't good. Ugh! Sake. I fucking called it.
The Pottery Award for Worst Writing. And the nominees are Marvel's Avengers.
Agreeable grunt.
The Last of Us Part 2.
What you got there?
Bacon sandwiches.
Smells good.
Smells good.
Watch Dogs Legion.
You're right, gal. That fucking arsehole was ready to murk you proper. He was. I'm fine.
Oh no. Oh, fuck off. That's awful.
Battletoads.
All dead. What? Come in, brothers. Are we brothers? We never talk about it. Doesn't matter. Take a seat. I'll stand. No. You stand. I'll sit.
Oh god, this is awful. Oh my god, it's a fucking nappy. That's... I wasn't expecting.
Warcraft Shadowlands.
I serve the Horde.
No.
Watch your clever mouth, bitch.
I did not expect that. World of Warcraft.
And the winner is the one you already knew was going to win. The Last of Us Part 2.
Yeah. That came out like
Straight out of an entry-level college
Christmas
course.
time and it was just really disappointing. No one cared.
Uninspired revenge plot possible. Naughty Dog started this endeavor by retconning the previous game's writing and using that retcon to set up possibly the
Fucking
most hateable
shut down in World of Warcraft with us.
They make you play as them.
That's good writing.
They set up the previous character you played as yet another most hateable character of all time. That makes you play as them again. Like, we get what you were going for, Neil, we do. You wanted to show that deaths aren't always glorious. You wanted to show the gritty, savage nature of humanity when survival and revenge are on the table. But you didn't set up two characters with unique stories and motivations. You set up two absolutely unlikable bitches that we want nothing to do with. Then gave them both an entourage of obnoxious pests to follow them around like a swarm of mosquitoes.
Those poor
that escaped
doggos.
from
You had no option.
In your attempts to portray the raw, unbridled fury of humanity, Neil, you managed to forget possibly the most important aspect of video games. We pay $60 for these fucking things. We want to come home and unwind for a few hours and have some fun. Why would we ever pay
Inch
that
quick
much money
closer.
just to be miserable? There's not even a payoff. Like, honestly, what did you expect?
As much what, Last of Us 2 or World of Warcraft?
VGA exclusive
Oh, it's like a chibi robo thing. But, you know, not copyright infringing. That's good. I like that game. Thanks. I'm gonna count that one.
For most pretentious indie game.
Oh yeah, this one's always fun. Yickle board. Okay.
Tell me why.
And the only way to move forward is to keep looking back.
Telling lies.
Sam Bard. He sounds familiar. What's he from?
Coffee talk.
Oh look, it's a fucking Valhalla ripoff. That's all I can think of.
Kentucky Route Zero.
That's barely a fucking video game. I mean, I know mods are a whole thing, but let him live in the past.
Tell me why.
Oh, and sorry.
Yeah. Journals.
I know, right? And the second one looks really good.
Still snoring, believe when I say I hate this video game. Deep in Alaska, your choice.
Yeah, Valhalla's just magical, and anyone that tries to rip that off is just an asshole. Wait, sorry, I'm British, I could say it the proper way. Arsehole. There you go.
Tell me why a sitcom but in 3D. Tell me why the most pretentious indie game at these VGAs. Oh, at these VGAs. Yeah.
Still play that goddamn song on the radio. Why is that song still on the radio?
Tell me why I should care about a game with no explosions or anime boobies. You want to explore emotion? Well, let me tell you, the only thing you'll be exploring is the bargain bin.
This game even have a physical release? That's tell when there's no like stores anymore. Everything's just online. I didn't even know that game came out. I just remember the trailer for it, I think that looks a bit shit. Bunny! I mean, if the cutscene's gotta keep Bunny Rabbit in it, then...
Ocarina of All Time Award for Best Video Music Composer of All Time.
Ooh.
Nobuo Uematsu.
Really? You picked this song?
Koji Kondo.
Yeah. I mean, he's good, but he's like known for a single video game. Well, two really, but
Yoko Shimomura.
I don't even know what games she's done. Help me out, chat. What's she from?
Hideki Naganuma.
See that when it tells him what he's done. Where the fuck's Jeremy Soule? He ain't on there. Where's Jezza? Oh, near. So yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that's a fucking banging soundtrack.
Stands above the crowd as one of the most well-known and beloved composers in
Where's
video game
Jezza?
history. For those who don't pay attention to Square Enix or Japanese games, the man has been responsible for practically every Final Fantasy title's soundtrack ever made, exuding mastery over both electronic and orchestral soundtracks. Between the balls-to-the-wall boss themes and the soft, somber melodies that make even the angriest man-child tear up, the man always manages to produce some of the finest examples of tone-setting soundtracks imaginable, lovingly crafted with thought put into every note. Uematsu's legacy will forever be cemented as one of the finest video game composers of all time.
Oh, thank Christ for that. I really need the toilet. Sorry, there's a bit too much information, but yeah. We got a 10-minute break. 10-minute break. 10 minutes. I'm gonna go to the toilet quick. So, oh, where'd my camera go? So yeah. How you doing? Oh god, this isn't what. There we go. Just do not touch a single button and it works alright. Yeah. There we go. This is a weird thing to get used to. It's like gesture controls in VRC, just... yeah, it's not ideal. There's a Ricardo in the background, isn't there? Yeah, I think you'll be alright for a couple of minutes while I go through though. You won't get bored or anything. Well, see you in a bit. See you in a bit. I'm just gonna go. You go as well. Get water and stuff. Do that. Do that and I'll do that too. You... but...
If this were the Oscars, Anita would
rehash the same game for years to come.
Anything that looks even mildly interesting has zero player interaction.
It's just a damn good shooter. Can't say much more than that.
If that alone doesn't state how great it was, I don't know what will.
You thought it was over? 3 fucking years of this shit.
So tell me, V, are you punishing me? Is this the price I'm paying for the previous video game awards?
To please her, happiness is on her face. It's not mine that grieves her, only my disgrace. To admit I need her, but we all fall from grace. Dust me down and keep her. Sat down here with my head hung down, and I just seek to find a bit of peace, a bit of love, a bit of something left behind. Sat down here, best intentions, and nothing said, nothing lied. A bit of peace, a bit of love, a bit of something left inside.
Boop. Oh, I'm back. Ignore me crouching around. There we go. I'm back. How have y'all been doing? Anyone else back yet? Or is it just me? Nice tunes though. Oh yeah, all this shit's like original voices and all, so yeah. Time's a lot of people. What can I say? Oh, we're back.
And the nominees are Black Souls 2,
Oh, what game's that?
Honey Select 2,
Yep, I like that. Not much else to say.
Summer Memories,
Hope you enjoyed your 10-minute break. I am just... where the fuck am I? Facing completely the wrong way.
Rants 1 and 2,
Also a good option. Everyone likes rats.
Nico Para Volume 4,
Where's Bear gone? Nope, you're empty. Oh, it's here. Yeah, see, I don't like Nekopara very much. It's all very... too cutesy, even for me. Do you like... yeah. Best option there.
world where every other porn game is made via RPG Maker, Unity, or Honey Select assets. Props to Alicesoft for shooting straight and delivering proper games for 30 plus years. While Rants 2 suffers from being a bit too faithful, 1 on the other hand removes most of the tedium from the first title, and adds some of the extra features from later titles to spice
Yep,
itself.
Rants is the best.
Swapping out the boring exploration of the original for an actually
This is something that, you know, Project Melody gets very right. It's really good.
That get thrown at you constantly. Some would say the art lacks the dithered charm of the originals, but it's a faithful enough adaptation for a younger generation, so I can't really complain. It could have been so much worse after all. Either way,
Rants is a good game.
it's nice for us non-Nihon speaking Westerners to finally have a way to experience the origins of the series without having to spelunk through the wiki. The series may have finished in Japan, but with the translation for Rants Quest Magnum and Rants X in the distance, I'm sure it'll be popping up here for a good few years to come.
Fuck. That's the MC.
Award Gate for worst fan
Yeah.
base.
Yeah, they're translating them.
Naughty Dog fans.
So she sends me this simple recording she threw together, and it's
I gotta pick that beer up. Okay, that's There we go. Back on the ground. Where you belong. You.
Reddit.
Isn't that our era? You know, old Mocha's boyfriend being featured on big awards ceremony.
Super Smash Bros. Fans.
Yeah, this is a weird one. And for some reason, Naughty Dog fans didn't win. Oh, that's why.
There is no user base that is more self-aggrandizing, hopelessly unfunny, and shameless than the hordes of teenagers and man-children constantly circle-jerking their upvote buttons and Reddit gold awards. Like leeches, they swarm on any game or company that appeals to them, sucking any sort of nuanced discussion out of them by putting it on a pedestal and just sucking it dry. Every main subreddit is a cesspit of power users circle-jerking each other's hot takes, power-tripping mods that ban any sort of dissent unless they personally agree with it, and casuals with no sense of taste or reason brainlessly upvoting posts that don't need it. Does anyone else think that The Witcher 3 is the best game ever? Hey, check out this cool Skyrim name I stole from Twitter.
Whoa, look at this Zelda cake my girlfriend made me for my birthday.
Oh, that one's sweet though.
Regurgitated over and over again, ad nauseum. Not even these subreddits are free of this shit. God, I fucking hate Reddit. Fuck.
How could you hate on cake? Cake is good. Reddit isn't though. I used that once. And people rightly shat on me for it. And I will never use Reddit again. This soundtrack's very Toho sounding. Like, seriously similar. It's good though. I like it. Yeah, it's alright.
Perfect.
The Seal of Quality Award for biggest technical blunder.
It's only gonna cost
PlayStation
400 bucks
5.
for that. Now, if you don't want to pay that much, if you don't want to pay $600-700.
Oh yeah, that's the thing that's ongoing. So if you thought Nintendo Switch controllers were bad, it's like, oh boy, welcome to the PS5. Also, that game sucks. And this is definitely gonna win.
Cooking Mama Cookstar.
Oh, then, holy shit, that was a thing as well, wasn't it? That just happened. Oh, it's a pizza one.
Warcraft 3 Reforged.
Oh god.
We're too late.
Okay, yeah, it's Cyberpunk or Warcraft. They had censored pick Warcraft, so at least Cyberpunk ran well on PC. Warcraft was just awful, evil. Oh, fuck it.
Cyberpunk 2077. You were waiting for it. and
Runs
sure
well
enough,
on PC.
it's arrived. CD Projekt's foray into the future has somehow ended up even more of a dystopian nightmare than the world they're trying to portray. It's like they looked at the ending to Human
I'm not gonna
Revolution and
defend
said,
it.
Damn,
I mean,
cool as hell. Let's make an entire game about technology.
I can understand why, because not everyone has set up like mine, but it's just... What the hell is that thing?
External? Yeah, external. As in save
But Warcraft, man.
save corruptions that
Nothing just deletes the original game and replaces it with a shitter version.
tagging your items as
How is that not worse?
How on earth does that even happen? How does a game delayed 3 times after an 8-year development still manage to release on consoles with a single-digit average frame rate? Hell, how does a company say, without even a hint of irony, that they have the most organic city of all time, knowing full well that people just hop out of their...
But then I also defend Disaster Report for its single-digit frame rates.
There's no real way to excuse it.
So yeah, I don't know.
When your game is 70 gigs on launch with a day 1 patch more than half that size. It's abundantly clear that CDPR got a bit too big for their britches after their success with The Witcher 3. And with the absolutely staggering amount of years they invested into the game, you'd think they'd have more to hype up than out-of-place E-celeb cameos and penises. Remember though, in the end, CD Projekt Red...
It had Hideo Kojima in it though. That was really fucking neat. And it is Eurojank, you don't give it credit. Now I'm just gonna do glitches.
Hi there. New to Night City? It's not so bad here.
How we feeling today? Cause I feel amazing.
The food. The Thai on 7th and Haywood. The pierogies down by the docks.
Our home, our pride. And as always, your business is my business.
And this is your world news update.
Game crashed on me. I have not had a single crash. I don't know how. Considering, yeah, everything else crashes. But yeah, I haven't had a single one so far. It's been real good. And this song is fucking banging. I like it. She cute. Misty deserves more love.
Crime in Night City is now double the rate than in the United States.
I like the song. Ooh, tentacles. But yeah, I think the biggest glitch I've had even is like in the hotel building. I had like one of the guards just spawned dead in front of me. It's like, oh hey, free armor, nice. And it has had a lot of patches, so if you got it on PC, it should be a lot better now anyway. Console's still fucked up. There's Luxury Evangelion. Nuclear Barrage Productions. Okay, I like that. It's good. Good name. Yeah, it's beer number 3 empty. No, it's not beer number 3, it's number 2. I need to drink number 3. Hold up, let me grab that. Bottle opener, bottle opener. There he is. See if I can get the... Aha. Did you catch that?
Roadmap toward
Best map, level, or arena in a video game.
Oh. Okay, that's a... Two Thought's fun. I've spent like hundreds of hours on that map alone. That's the thing with TF2, this sort of video game is more like social experience. You just chat with people. Or defending the point forever because it's like 5 engines down there. And I'm bubbling over again. Oh Christ. But yeah, I know I'm gonna upset all my boomer friends, but Two Thought, best one. God damn it. Sonic Adventure 1, yeah. Yeah, I understand why. It's like, you get to play Sonic more, I think. I don't know. I've only played Sonic Adventure 1. Last Sega console I had was... what was it? Sega Saturn, I think it was. Never had a Dreamcast. And then, even though I wanted a GameCube, I got a PS2, so I never played them until like years later. What the fuck is going on here? I think I just missed a god tier rant. My own rant. SA2 looks like the more stylish one, but it's also Demo Night. I'm easily distracted. But yeah, Sonic Adventure 2 is like the more stylish one, but also where the worst Sonic game ever comes from, which is Shadow the Hedgehog. I don't like Shadow. I like Demo Nights. Reminds me of my dad. And that would be fucking awesome if TF2 crew were in Smash. Ebbing in Sonic All-Stars Racing, for some reason.
Plot and Backstory Award for Best Representation of Women. And the nominees are...
Always gets me the name of this award. Oop, but I cannot scroll that easily.
Final Fantasy VII Remake.
Yeah, 13 Sentinels. Now it's a TNA in that game then. Is it good? Okay, yeah, that's... yeah, this is a good one.
Trials of Mana.
Holy shit, you can see her nipples. That's a lot for a Square game. Breath of the Waifus is! This is literally its name. And it's not the winner.
And the winner is... Helltaker. It says a lot about a man who's willing to make an entire game dedicated to his extremely specific fetish. It says even more about the man who nominates it for an award, specifically because of that dedication to the fetish. Helltaker's quest for a harem of women is reminiscent of my own adventures, plunging deeper and deeper into the bowels of Lord knows what, or who, on a never-ending journey of getting absolutely fucking smothered by thick-thighed, business professional demonic women. Living up to the term free love, Helltaker as well offers you this experience for the low, low price of absolutely nothing. You too can journey down to the depths of depravity with the sole intention of getting fucked.
It's dedication. And this is a badass remix of Doctor's Ace. I like it.
Oh, game's pretty fun too, I guess.
But chains kill you! Oh my god. That's why Mel kept dying. I never knew that in just one. This is a good award. I like this one as well. What we got here then?
Genshin Impact.
Is this in a game? Is it real? Is it actual yaoi boys love in there? But yeah, it's not obvious that the chains kill you. Yeah. No. That sort of thing don't do it for me.
Yakuza, like a dragon.
Of all the things to pick? No.
Yakuza, like a dragon. Yakuza's back with a splash.
They deserve it for that cut.
Suspiciously similar to the sweat dripping down these big, girthy bodies. Laying it all on the table hot and heavy, Sega hit the reset button on everything you knew about the series, starting first with a brand new character. Kasuga's spunky attitude and youthful demeanor is a refreshing change of pace compared to the stern personality of Kiryu, who still makes an appearance. As if the developers knew you'd need even just a taste of him to stay hooked.
I want to touch his fluffy hair. Looks so fluffy.
A few tattoos and chug down a bottle of sake, because this entry's raw, unfiltered man musk is about to stuff itself right in.
Holy shit, he wears that. Oh my god.
Let me tell you from
The
experience,
fuck is this game?
it doesn't go back to being tight afterwards. Hope you like dragons, because Ichiban's dragging his nuts across
What?
your face from the very moment gameplay starts.
I gotta play this game, it looks fucking bonkers. And he has cute hair. I wanna fluff it.
Exclusive premiere.
Ooh. Oh, it's a boomer shooter. Boomer shooter. Oh, that's quite rough looking though. That's like a noise makes. Oh yeah, it's a thing. And they're all on Game Pass too, which I'm just gonna keep shilling forever because it's amazing. I got all of them and the remaster as well, so like just play through every single Yakuza game except Like a Dragon. Don't think 3, 4 and 5 are remakes, they're just remastered them since they're already like 360 titles and PS4 titles. I didn't really do much.
Balkanization Award.
But yeah, we're on Steam, we're on Game Pass. How the hell have every Yakuza game's got on Game Pass?
VM.
The fuck?
/ multiplayer.
Fuck.
VP. Pokemon.
I don't get it.
VG. Video Game Generals. VRPG. Video games / RPG.
I was just taking a piss about how there's just way too many boards for video games now. Was I'm alright with that?
VMG. Video
There's way
games
too many.
/ mobile.
This is getting really meta. I feel like this war just exists at a dig at Hero Moot.
And the winner is VMG. Video games / mobile. Look, Hero. Let's be real for a
It
second.
is. It's just a dig at him.
Trying to accomplish with this. Generally, you create a solution to try and answer a problem. But the problem already had a solution in the form of VG. Did you think this board would be popular? Did you think it would be used? The Coomer threads on V haven't stopped. The gacha shilling hasn't stopped. You haven't saved a damn thing. It serves no purpose. The entire board is just month-old threads about the latest flavor of the month cash grab that's going to hemorrhage its user base over the next year before swiftly ending service. Threads upon dead threads of people fawning over bloated numbers and imaginary boat girls. A medium won't develop if it doesn't have a standard on
I
it.
don't get gacha.
Phones are the
I just
lowest
don't.
common denominator. There's
Nothing
no
in my
dexterity
phones.
involved. There's no
I just know.
buy-in.
Emulate DS games on it sometimes. That's it really.
Literally play themselves. So thanks for giving us.
They don't even do generals. What's the point?
Try to remember it exists in the future.
Yeah. This whole story reminds me of another board that exists to solve a problem but didn't do it. There's still threads on JP about it.
Jackie Chan Award for Best Character. And the nominees are...
Huh?
Doomslayer from Doom Eternal.
Well, I like Doomslayer. He's cool.
G-Man from Half-Life Alyx.
Is not as important as what I can offer you in exchange for.
Spoilers, boys. Spoilers.
From Yakuza Like a Dragon.
Holy shit, punch. Right, well.
Ichiban Kasuga from Yakuza Like a Dragon.
Yeah, I definitely had to play this game.
And the winner is...
Remember that time when Kiryu just beat up an entire fucking army? It was like, I'm here to test how strong you are. And they come at him with fucking rocket launchers and shit, and he just beats the crap out of him.
Yakuza hit a good balance with Kasuga. He's passionate and loyal, while still managing to maintain a goofy, lovable side to him. As though he were created in a lab by splicing together the genes of Kiryu and Majima, Sega knew it would be a huge risk to replace the 20-year protagonist with a new character, but in the end it paid off spectacularly. Like a child staring out the window on a long car ride, Kasuga is a massive loser who is obsessed with video games to the point where he imagines himself in everyday scenarios as though they were scenes from Dragon Quest. From hunting down series sidewalk pissers to beating down enemy gangs with trash can lids and dildos, Kasuga must have made one hell of an impression on you guys, considering you even voted him above Kiryu. Let's hope we'll be seeing more of the... Wait, what the hell?
This one's for Ichiban. Let's go. They said the games were through, they said it could not be done. They said that Kiryu could not just be replaced. With a suit and goofy grin, the fans all let him into their hearts and found their fears from this place.
Oh, this is nice.
He's not the hero that we expected, but maybe he's the one we need right now. Take a risk or two.
I mean, why shouldn't Yakuza get 2 nominees? It's fucking Yakuza.
Ichiban is number one. No one else that it could be. Till you pass the torch and you even as Maki must lightning. Yakuza naysayers can have their own opinions, but Kiryu's in second place and this game has earned its acclaim. So for now, Ichiban is number one.
Yeah, he number 1. And cute. Yeah, cute.
Scrappy Do Award for Worst Character.
Oh yeah, he's a character, isn't he?
Dark Queen.
Suck my frigging butt, you backstabbing punks! Choke my dump truck, you stinky wimp! Speed!
Yeah, it's not good.
Abby.
For... Nah, I shouldn't say that. I wonder if I still got a golf club somewhere.
Kamala Khan.
Holy shit, is that like from a 2003 movie? I get the feeling there's a lot of Last of Us characters in here. Couldn't imagine why. Can you? This is if there was any fucking doubts whatsoever.
I mean, the top 3 choices were all from The Last of Us, but you picked Abby out amongst the crowd. So perhaps we should sit down and analyze that. What is it about her that stands out? Well, look, I know you guys don't care about Isolde.
She got a good swing.
Discuss one single quote from Yahtzee. This game is about shitty people taking the most irrational course of action. Now, Abby does a lot of senseless killing and violence, like Ellie. That elevates her to at least a sociopathic state. But Joel killed a lot of people too, so what's the real problem here? Well, it's 2 things. First impressions and sympathy. Our first impressions of Joel and Ellie were more about understanding them tick and their general reasoning. So
Hey, which one's Neil Druckmann's self-insert? I haven't seen this game yet.
Abby's first impression was taking Joel to the driving range in the sky, which immediately makes her public enemy number 1 in the player's mind. Getting back to the second issue,
Wouldn't surprise me that is some cringy self-insert as well, though.
us to understand Abby's logic and reasoning. Even when throwing us into her shoes, we're still left dumbfounded what on earth would cause her to behave the way she does. She never even stops to reflect upon her actions or tries to understand the consequences of them, like Joel did in the first game. This isn't irrational hatred, it's common fucking sense to dislike psychopathic maniacs. Alright, look, I've ranted long enough. You could probably write a college thesis on attempting to decipher what in the hell Neil was
Abby.
trying to make us think when writing her character.
Wait, how?
Any attempt
So,
at a serious
what?
analysis is just going to get you labeled a hater or
I don't get
smeared
that.
on his Twitter, so I won't bother. She's a fucking joke of a character. End of discussion.
Oh, one has sex with her, yeah. Sudden. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Here we go. The thing. It's the thing.
You don't get to rush this.
Is she really gonna win 2 in a row now?
You're gonna fucking die!
Oh wow, they're the only 2 ones.
The Last of Us Part 2.
Oh, sure, I'll be the... Here we go, everyone, you can call me a homophobe. Saying this game is just utter shite.
Here like no other, 'twas pleasant to find a comforting vidya to ease up the mind. The consoles, the handhelds, and old PC too had awesome releases to help see us through.
I mean, the actual Game Awards I've had are normally quite good, it's just this year's... I don't know, something happened.
A game we're excited to start, snuggled up safe in our home by the hearth. The nominees are Sakuna of Rice and Ruin.
It's a cute game again. Okay, yeah. I need to look this up afterwards.
Microsoft Flight Simulator.
Now this is a game that crashes on me every like 10 minutes or so.
Factorio. Animal Crossing New Horizons.
Yep, this game comfy. I like this one.
Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2.
I mean, maybe. That thing's been announced on Nintendo Switch now. Fuck knows how that's gonna run on it.
And the winner is
Clearly got paid for the awards. Maybe. I don't know, I think it's like... It's more of an ideological thing. Oh, sorry. There you go, I'll get away. Yeah, that's a comfy game. I don't know. It's like money can't buy that sort of loyalty to a crappy game.
the team had worked hard, but the crunch held at bay. With love and
So something's falling over.
through their vision.
It
Gave us an island with depth and decisions. Make it your own, either trashy or artful. Just don't go to auction for
You screamer. I mean,
to Animal Crossing.
at least you can speak more than one. I can barely speak the one.
Gave us just what we needed. So there you go, V, this year's most relaxing game. Too bad your shitty opinions and my superior ones are not the same. God damn it, you fuckers! Factorio is so much better! Are you fucking kidding me?
No.
That's some dumb cuts!
No.
Look at me with my glassy-eyed trying with those fuckface watering flowers and shit! Where is the sense of accomplishment? Where is the sense of satisfying achievement? Your opinions are bad, therefore you
When you finish the island, it like looks how you want it to.
fucking hate V! Fuck!
That's how it's comfy.
The Aesthetics Award for Best Visual Aesthetics. Doom Eternal.
Yeah, it looks good.
Ori,
Oh.
Will of the Wisps.
Okay, yeah, we actually got some good games coming up in there. Nah, I just can't get comfy. There we go.
Ghost of Tsushima. Hylix 2. Hades. Hades. Supergiant is definitely no slouch when it comes to striking visuals. Pretty much all of their games have had some unique art elements to them, and while Hades certainly continues that trend, the devs took this title in a different direction entirely, ignoring their usual painterly visuals and opting instead to go with what can only be described as a comic book. Utilizing broad, thick outlines, heavy use of color contrast, mastery of hard shading, and some of the most unconventional character design I think we've ever seen in a piece of Greek-inspired media, Hades looked back on Transistor's lightning-dependent art style and completely flipped the formula to compensate for the speed of the game. Hades may not entirely scream Greek mythology, but it's definitely up to the standards of Supergiant fantasy. It's really something when a company manages to drop such a distinct style and still come out so instantly recognizable.
Oh, come on. Yeah. Sorry to take care of something real quick there. So, yeah. I want Helltaker. Helltaker's a good soundtrack. Oh, yeah. Interesting. Oh, pick. Well, that's pretty. So. Bit annoyed at no Cyberpunk though, despite having a really nice one. Is Doom Eternal gonna sweep this?
V2K Award for the best video game of the year 2000.
It's a big one. Oh no, it's the biggest game of the year 2000, sorry I'm going.
What a shame.
Yeah, these people made Daikatana, can you tell?
strike.
Is it bad that, like, further time back in time you go, the harder it is to pick out an obvious best game? Like, all these are classics.
Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2. Deus Ex.
Your nomination to the VGAs should be finalized within the week.
But still, though, if you were to ask anyone, like,
I take it he was
every single one of these games are
a choice.
classics.
Did he do it for free?
Oh yes, most certainly. When I mentioned everything Deus Ex predicted about our modern hellscape, he was so willing it was almost pathetic.
This game, rioting has intensified to the point where we may no longer be able to contain it.
Why contain it? Let it spill over with endlessly quotable dialogue. Let the levels open up and the gameplay spill over into the streets. In the end, they'll beg us to vote for it.
I've received reports of armed attacks by contrarians. There's not enough immersive sims to go around, and virgins are starting to get desperate.
Of course they're desperate. They can smell their death, and the sound they'll make quick saving will serve as a warning to the rest.
I hope you're not underestimating the problem. The shitposters may not go as quietly as you think. Intelligence indicates they're behind the problems in V.
A bunch of pretentious underage bands playing at running the board. But the board left them behind long ago. We are the future.
We may have other problems.
Mods?
Formed by the administrative order after the fappening on B. I have someone in place, though. I'm more concerned about Hero. He's relocating to Mutexico.
Our dedicated VPNs are far in advance of their mod tools, as is our interracial porn bots, and their big cocks have allowed us to rile up half the
what?
They don't even moderate.
The V offsprings?
Among other boards, but I must admit I've been somewhat disappointed with the performance of the other awards.
The Retro Awards should be online soon. They're currently undergoing rigging and should be streamed in 6 months. My people will continue to report on their progress. If necessary, the 2000 award will go to us.
We've had to endure much, you and I, but soon there will be order again. A new age. Moot spoke of the mythical best game of the 2000 award. Soon that award will be a reality. And Deus
This is all
will be
very
crowned
meta.
its winner. Or, better than its winner, its god.
What's got to do with this? I'll go watch it. I'll watch it. I like Deus Ex stuff. Especially it's like the first two ones. The first remake they did was just way too orange. Oh yeah, that's a game that's getting a remastering.
Super Mario Galaxy 2.
Immediately followed by a game that got fucking snubbed in its own 3D collection. Oh well. Another good game that I own, but I've never actually played, to be honest.
Fallout New Vegas.
You feel that, partner? That's the sound of the warm, dry winds of the Mojave Wasteland. bringing in all
This is one of my favourite games, though.
the companions we got to know, and sweet unique weapons we found.
It's just Fallout 3,
New
but
Vegas being favored by
good.
me is pretty much
What we wanted it to be.
but it's not an unwarranted favor. As much as people on B itself like to make fun and say that we only care about whatever flavor of the month AAA game, we still have the same threads about how Benny is a pussy, how much cooler Eddie is in comparison to Rex, and how much we love/hate Ted Money. New Vegas is all V wants in the game. It fulfills what the story needs. It has enough gameplay and mechanics to entertain us with several different builds, different endings that are actually decided through your actions throughout the game, etc. Oh, it's a bit sad in a way that a game that is simply competently made, bugs and glitches aside, well written and moddable, is enough to be considered upper echelon in this current game scenery. To you, New Vegas, under the bright blue moon, we cheer.
I'm gonna salute New Vegas. Best fucking game ever. Ah. Who is the cutest PogChamp? We'll never know. Oh, that's right. You're the fucking cutest PogChamp, and I have drinking like 3 fucking beers now. I'm quite less than sober. How could they hate Call of a Waifu?
Reforged. Let's get on with it. Cyberpunk 2077. The Last of Us Part 2.
I wonder which game will win. Gee, I don't know. Cyberpunk's won all its crappy game awards.
Marvel's Avengers.
Yeah, because, you know, Breath of the Wild is a good game. It's a cute game. You spend all your money on. People are only really unsure because it's a Chinese company. Yeah.
For 3 console generations,
Yep.
established themselves as frontrunners of both groundbreaking technical achievements and cinematic mastery. However, while The Last of Us made quite the
It went
splash
from
and dropped
Crash
20
Bandicoot
games
to this.
The praise it received was largely directed towards its story and graphics, not gameplay. Riding the tail end of the zombie survival trend, The Last of Us earned a slew of praise and a mountain of awards, in large part due to Naughty Dog's attention to detail. Through subtle world building and visual storytelling, they delivered an affecting character on a set against the backdrop of a gritty, depressing world that made everyone feel like shit. In other words,
Yeah, pretty
it was the
much.
video equivalent of Oscar bait. 7 years later, however, Neil Druckmann managed to go a step beyond, making
I don't know, I play on PC and Switch, so I just
you know, in a different,
side skip most of it just by playing indies.
slog of self-induced misery.
Indie games are where it's at. All this crap, the AAA stuff, that's long gone. Beyond saving, to be honest.
They're recreating the company-mandated live leak gore videos he probably emailed around the office.
Check out this manga.
Texted the mocap director, who had been awake for 35 hours at this point.
At the end, a dude puts her baby in a blender, Lamau.
While The Last of Us as a series...
Oh, that's mean. Don't put babies in
At
blenders.
least the sequel has a solid story and well-written characters to fall back on, right? Well, what do you get when you take a game with mediocre gameplay and a great story and strip away the story while simultaneously taking a dump all over the original? You get this. A game that sits you down and shovels an entire day of misery down your throat with no payoff. A game that goes out of its way to destroy the main appeal of its predecessor.
Yep.
A game that sets up the most hateable character imaginable and then forces you into her shoes for the next 10 hours. A game that revels in making you do the horrible things and then chastises you for doing them. A game that V voted the most hated game of 2020. So to
It
Neil and
really
his 3 remaining
is.
employees, good job. Add
I
this
mean,
award to your pile. You did
well done
everything
on
you could
sweeping
for us.
2 separate awards. Although, the second one really isn't for the reason you'd hope it'd be. It is cute. I do like it. Also cute, yeah. Yeah. I mean, there is stories about putting babies in microwaves to dry them off and stupid shit, and yeah. Yeah, people are dumb. I don't know if anybody's actually put a baby in a microwave to dry him before, but yeah, don't do that. You just get a cooked baby. This is cute though. I like this. Cute. Reminds me of that PSP game. What was it called? Loco Roco? Yeah. Oh my god, what's going on?
Worst game of the year.
Oh, the big ones.
Doom Eternal.
Coming up to the end now. Should be, I think they've been on for like 2 hours.
Half-Life Alyx.
Okay, yeah. It's like Reddit humour, but still funny. It's like Wheatley from Portal.
Hades.
And then there's all these other sexy games. Like, he cute.
Yakuza
But he cuter.
Dragon.
I like him. Not Ian.
Hades. Let's go back in time for a little bit. The VGAs, this humble award show, started all the way back in 2011. We had dreams in our eyes and shitposting in our minds. 10 years ago, Bastion swept this award show and ruined our reputation for a generation to come. And now Supergiant is back to fuck us all over again. Ultimately, there's no better way to describe Hades than as a better Bastion. Or to describe Bastion as a worse Hades. Either one works, I guess. But Supergiant
I have
realized what they've
Bastion.
done right, what
It's
they've done
alright.
wrong, and made both of those
Go get Hades.
even better. For once as well, early access wasn't just a label that excused a company from getting paid for a
Yep.
broken product.
I've officially run out of beer.
Let the devs listen to feedback and organically evolve the product to what it is today. Hades boasts faster gameplay.
You know the kid that did that to a hamster? Oh my god, Setsu. That's awful. Don't put hamsters in microwaves, that's mean.
Gives you a roguelike experience that focuses on
I would punch a kid if he did that. I'm not joking.
improving your assigned template. Well, it took a while to go from release to launch. It really shows just what kind of shine can come from a title developed out of passion instead of greed. Hades took everything Supergiant's fans had come to know and expect over the years and delivered a true...
Who played Maniac Mansion? I haven't played Maniac Mansion itself, but Day of the Tentacle was legit one of the first games I ever played.
So, thanks, Supergiant. We're looking forward to another decade of being labeled as shills.
10 years.
What, Maniac Mansion or Day of the Tentacle?
Years.
I don't remember that in Day of the Tentacle, but it would make sense if you could do that.
We were granting awards to games on the 360. Think about how much has changed since
He was thinking to dry off.
the events that have transpired.
Yeah, but still.
Occupy Wall Street was still fresh in our minds. Coney 2012 was only a month after we first aired.
Oh Christ, that's a thing.
He took over, and the amount of boards doubled. It's been a long, arduous ride, and we wanted to take a moment to thank each and every one of you. Whether this is your first show, or you've been here from the beginning.
Okay, hands up. How many people is the first show? And you haven't ever seen any of this before?
Some are excited to see what's to come, and some of us are just feeling indigestion. But no matter how much work we put into producing this show every year, none of it would be possible if it weren't for V. Thanks for making these past 10 shows as great as they were. Let's work on making the next 10 even better.
It was your first show, oh my god. You'll go back now. All the way back to the beginning, where it had Nyanas in it. But yeah, this is like way better than the big official ones, right? In the early days, yeah, because like she was on 4chan originally doing VA work, so made sense. Whitey Snacks, oh my god. I retweeted him, but I didn't think he actually did music in this. Nice to see him still contributing to 4chan related projects. Yeah. You're just going from Nyanas to like the god of freaking 4chan celebs as Whitey Snacks. Aww. And I just noticed that this is like an original song. But seriously, I really enjoy this game. You got a machine that can run it, it's actually really good. Don't hate. Freaking console peasants, whatever it is, I don't know. I like this song anyway. Nice beat. Plus we go through all credits anyway. See all the 4chaners probably way freaking popular than I am that contributed to this. Nice. Dorito Pop disappointed us. I mean, yeah. I haven't heard words Dorito Pop in like years. Crazy. But even then you could tell he just did not enjoy that at all. What he was made to be doing. And you, thank you. Thank you as well. Where are you? There you go. And thank you as well for being here.
Which we'll share more about when we're ready. Thank you for taking the time to
There we
watch
go.
this video.
No? Ah, it crashed because it's a PlayStation. And I don't have one of them. I have a PlayStation 3. Oh, that's cool.
あらのエクニュースヘロインフォニットリー遅れたドワーフ要塞が RTX アップデートを受けます神様タイタンフォー3お願いしますヤンデレシミュレーターリリース
That's not coming out.
Yeah, fucking right.
He's cute though. I like his Japanese. He's cutie.
Wow, just what a great show, hey?
What's going on? I can't tell. It's all backwards.
That's been in my family history of fight. I'm not your slave, so get it straight. We're ready. You can nerd gases all day. We're ready to rock, and the people are waking up. And some of us are willing to spill our blood for the sacrifice.
This is trippy as fuck after you're like 3 beers deep. Of course, after the actual shows up, the best fucking skit shows up. Does Darkseid have an OnlyFans? Answer me, honestly. I actually think it's like Alex Jones rambling, just like pasted over some random race car driver. Is that it? I think we're over. Yeah, Darkseid feel better having OnlyFans. He needs one. He's like the most deserved person. What the heck's that? Or is that just... Fuck's a bunga. I don't like those. I think it's over. Weird things at the end are creepy, but I think we're done now. So, yeah. Yeah. Nope, you're still there, aren't you? Should I move you to somewhere where I'm not, like, leaning over? I'm gonna do that. There we go. You're here now. Welcome to me. So, yeah. I think I'm better go to sleep now. Because it's like 2:15 in the morning. But it's well worth it. Thank you for sticking with me as I get increasingly pissed off of a variety of lovely beers. And for this amazing awards ceremony, which I look forward to every year. And I feel like I was going crazy that I was the only person who cared, but you all cared as well because you came to see me. That's brilliant. There's a swanky place you got there. Yeah, it's not mine. I pinched it. I don't know what this place is supposed to be. I can show you around quick. Maybe but yeah. And on me? Yeah. Let's go, shall we? So if you like look out the windows, you can't do it because I just been on the wrong mode. It's got like full fucking advertisements for different people. And if you're a person there, virtual reality show is hosted by someone called Fia. She's a really cute VTuber. You should watch her as well. And yeah, this place is called Sin City. I think the idea is to like just have a virtual hangout that's filled with ads for random people. It's really cool. There's a pool table in here, and it actually works. There's a proper pool table. I've been trying to get used to it, but it sucks. Which is a shame because I'm actually normally really good at it, normally. And the other place I have is made by a person called, yeah, Vixie Vixen. I'm trying to really get in touch with her somehow to figure out how to get like proper permissions to use her space for all sorts of stuff. And maybe commission something a bit more personal. I don't know. But yeah. It's a really awesome place that she's got there. Play billiards? What the fuck's a billiards? What is it? I never heard of it. Is it like the American word for pool? Because that's what pool is. And there's actually a really depressing reason why I know how to play that, which I'd rather not get into, but yeah. I spent a lot of my childhood playing pool. In places where I probably shouldn't have been playing pool. Now I'm really good at it. You don't have no depth perception whatsoever. Okay, yeah, pretty much, yeah. Except I think in... Yeah, actually, I know what you mean now. It's like, there's normally a difference, isn't there? When it's like in America, it's solid colours and stripes. And I think, you know, the difference with pool is that it's strictly like red and yellow balls. And that's it. There's an 8 ball, you got a pot to win. Crazy. And it used to cost 50p a go. Now it's probably way more than that. And I don't think there's actually anywhere left in town that does that. It's sad. Yeah. I really need to get out of here and go to sleep before I ramble on too much. Little Busy's had a bit to drink. And now she gotta go to bed. So, again, thank you so much for sticking around and watching this weird little award show that I enjoy watching every year with me. It's been really, really great. I love it so much. Thank you so much for coming. And yeah, I'm going to be in a lot more streaming from now on but yeah, wave 2's over. I'm going to have a bit more time for it. A bit less tired over time. And I'm working on Super Secret project as well. Have a good night. I'm just going to go fucking sleep now. My night's long over. We're like morning now. Go try and fall asleep before birds start chirping. Yeah. Thank you everyone for coming along, seeing what's what, and what I've been hyping up so much. I hope you enjoyed it. And see you for next stream. You'll see what I'm going to do. I might do some more VRC stuff or pick a random retro game, start playing. That'd be nice. Either one, I don't know. We'll get around to it. So yeah. Thank you all for watching, and bye bye. Bye bye. See you soon.